Der Dude Darryl Gurney, er trifft heute auf den König. Der hat übrigens sein Schloss draußen auf dem Parkplatz stehen. Das ist ein Wohnmobil. Ist mit dem Wohnmobil hier angereist. Einer, der keine Hotel mag. Die Rede ist vom World Masters Champion aus dem Jahre 2004. Stand in 5 Major-Finals bei der PDC. Die Rede ist vom The King, Mervyn King.
All hail. Bow down to the king. Bow down to the king. Grinned red as he walked from the place where the traitor lost both his name and his face. Through the halls and the corridors, stinking in blood, he tasted his grin, and it tasted good. The king.
Well, even if this German crowd in Mulheim did know the words, I don't think you'd get Mervyn King orchestrating them in a sing-along like Darryl Gurney was for his walk-on. The number 10 seed looking to book his place in the 3rd round, the last 16 of the European Darts Trophy, but has got to get past a very talented Northern Irishman in Gurney. It has not been easy going for any of the people who've been successful in getting through the 2nd round matches we've seen so far today. Every match has gone at least 10 legs. Jason Lovett, the latest man through, knocking out the seeded Benito van der Pas. Van der Pas joins Dolan in being seeded players who've been knocked out. But Robert Thornton, Justin Pipe and Terry Jenkins, although they have made it through, they really did struggle at times. Close games we've had so far. Mervyn King will be hoping he's not involved in another one here. Dan Dawson in the commentary box for this one. And Rod Harrington alongside me.
Yes, Dan, and I think this could be a game where Mervyn King has got to be careful, because Darryl Gurney played well last night, got a good bit of scoring power around him. And Mervyn got a little bit of a foot injury at the moment, although he does have a lot of injuries, we realise that, but he's got the dreaded gout. Don't know much about it myself, but Darryl Gurney, if he steps on his foot, might help him. Well, doesn't have to step on his foot if you can throw darts like that.
Kicks off with a 180, hit 4 of them in his 1st round win over Mark Frost. He averaged just under 93, but he was only hitting 1 in 4 of his doubles. Had he been a bit tidier on the finishing, it would have been significantly higher than that.
91.
Mervyn King, a winner on the European Tour at the back end of last year, won in Sindelfingen. That was a 6-5 victory in the final against Michael Smith. He'd made 3 European Tour finals prior to that and lost them all. 1 to Beaton, 2 to MVG.
83.
Well, I'm assuming if he's struggling with his foot, Mervyn King, he's not brought the motorbike over here. He has various weird, wonderful ways of getting to these European Tour events. When he went to Sindelfingen, he was on his motorbike. In Riesa earlier this year, he'd taken a motor home.
28.
I think it's normal plane this time.
Just a plane. Long for the day when Mervyn turns up on horseback.
100.
Chariot.
That will require 119.
119 for Darryl Gurney. Treble 20 for tops. Little grimace from the man from Derry. And,
44.
Well, horrible dance. Makes things significantly trickier for him.
Yes, it certainly does. Mervyn can hit a treble here, which he does. Now the pressure is on. Instead of having 2 darts at the double, Darryl Gurney will only get 1. 18 for double top.
55. Mervyn requires 60.
Now for the double 10.
50. Darryl will require 20.
And a missed opportunity for Mervyn King. So a little bit of a slow start from these two. Double 5.
Game show on the first
finds the corner of the bed.
And he's settling, moving the front first. Game on.
Goes 1-0 up. Maybe a sort of bamboo kind of barrel darts for Mervyn King. He did switch probably just over a year ago now. Didn't last very long. Went back to these ones. He had a lot of success with them.
Yes, he went over to a silver set, didn't he? I think they were the same shape, but they were silver. But when they're in the board, you know, when you've got a silver set, the bright lights kind of reflect, which actually makes the dart look bigger. Although it's not, it does make it look bigger. And of course, obviously, visually, your eyes are telling your brain that the dart's big and I can't get another one beside it. And your brain tells your hand that he can't, and so it doesn't happen. But now, with the dark darts, as you can see, they kind of blend into the board a lot better.
I know Adrian Lewis has talked before, when he gets a new set of darts, he'll stick them over the flame of a gas hob and burnish them up a bit, just to take a bit of the shine off them. Rather simple technology way of doing it.
Well, there's so many ways that these manufacturers can make the darts now. They can make them literally any colour. You know, bright, dull, different types of tungsten. Nickel tungsten to copper tungsten, all different grades. So Mervyn King to level it up at 1 apiece. It's a 8-8.
Game shown.
That'll do nicely. Well, 14 darter for Mervyn King to hold his throw.
Game on.
Absolutely lethal around that bit of the board, Mervyn King. 16 and 8. One of the few players that you'll see if he's
58.
80 left. And go treble 16.
100.
Well, the young man I was talking about last night that beat this man, Daryl Gurney, in the Jack McKenna
Yes,
in Ireland.
Nathan Rafferty. Yes.
Yes, 15 years old. And as Daryl Gurney hits his second maximum. Yes, some big noise about young Nathan down in Ireland. So you was checking up on me, wasn't you?
I was intrigued. I think I had seen his name floating around before now, but yeah, a little bit more investigative work. And 15 years old, obviously we've got the development tour. That's too young for the development tour, isn't it? It's 16 the limit.
From the day he turns 16, he can play on the development tour, yes, up until 23. Well, you can actually be playing until you're 24, because as long as you're not 24 before the 1st of January, you can play for the whole of the following year. We have been tried to be as... We've moved it up to 23 because there was a lot of people just over the 21 mark that we didn't want to lose. 21. We wanted them to give them another couple of years. And dart players do develop a lot later than the other sport. Double 14 for Mervyn King. That would have been a break of throw.
Oh, 74 left, so needs the treble now to... Yeah, and he went treble 18 for double 10.
Well, he did that in the first leg, didn't he? Missed the big number on a 2-darter.
Double 7, tricky. Misses outside by quite a way.
14.
And that's no nearer.
Daryl, you require 14.
Daryl Gurney given a reprieve. Looking at hold his throw and go 2-1 up here for a third consecutive hold of throw in this second round match. Fighting it out for a place in the last 16 to face Cristo Reyes. And Daryl Gurney finds the target. Yeah, Cristo Reyes knocking out the 7th seed Brendan Dolan in the opening match of the afternoon. Booking his place in the 3rd round of a European Tour event for the very first time, Cristo Reyes. Despite the fact this is his 6th European Tour he's qualified for, he's never gone past round 2 until now.
Yeah, I don't think that was as much an upset as possibly the bookies' odds suggested it was. I mean, Mr. Reyes, he's been, you know, a good... Well, since he came over, he amazed us all, didn't he, the way he was playing.
2 9-darters this year.
Yeah, so it's incredible.
But very strange, despite that, and I'll just break off as Daryl Gurney looks to fill it up again. Does so. Daryl Gurney. 7 180s for the tournament for Daryl Gurney. 75 in total amongst the entire field. And Mervyn has got a bit of a bead on.
Mervyn to require 167.
needs to set this up with a treble. Not the treble 4, so Darryl Gurney, who may even get 6 darts at this. Treble 17 for tops. Gets the treble. Just wants to stay out of the way of that first dart he threw. Does that. Just high at the target. Mervyn King, this may have to go. Going to give himself a dart. Just misses outside, and it could prove to be crucial for the first break of throw in the match. Darryl Gurney. Double shot, and it's there, and it's 3-1.
Game on.
Well, Mervyn missed darts on the leg before that against the throw, and it's come back to haunt him. He's just lost 2 legs on the trot. And having darts in both legs.
140.
These two trading 140s in the opening stages of this 5th leg. Darryl Gurney.
100.
Just a ton. This would be his first win over Mervyn King if he can capitalise on this position he's got himself into after 4 legs. They've only met twice before, both in the last 12 months or so. And they've both been relatively close. Lost 6-3 last year in Crawley, but went the distance 6-5 in Barnsley in May. And there's a maximum for Mervyn King, and he's got down to a finish. It could be an 11 dart leg. It'll be 9-16 for Merv, but maybe, well, even a level ton here will put a bit of pressure on. So for an 11 dart leg and to break straight back, Mervyn King looking at 41. There's the 9. And there's the double 16. As I said, he's absolutely lethal on that bit of the ball.
Yes, that's a great comeback from Mervyn King. However, we did know that that would happen. He's a Terry Jenkins type player, never going to give up. And, you know, a quality dart player as well. So you know he's not going to find it difficult for the whole part of the game. You know his form's going to come in, kick in sooner or later.
Look at that, 101 average, 118 over first 9.
99.
And he's still having to win this leg to level the match.
Yeah, that's exceptional averages, both front 9 and overall.
That's why he currently trails.
And if he didn't have that sort of bad average on the doubles, he'd be up.
It'd be Terry Jenkins territory.
Yeah, about 110 overall, 125 on the front 9.
Drag things down a little bit, and more importantly, it allows Darryl Gurney in to take advantage on the King throw. Look at this. Is it another one? It is. It is. That is 4 for Darryl Gurney. Equaling the number he hit in his first round win over Mark Frost. Well, how about one for Merv? How about one for Merv? We've got a game on here.
Well, Mervyn King had an 11 dart leg, and Darryl Gurney just returned the favour with 11 himself.
Yep. 13 darter, 11 darter, 11 darter. Not bad, gentlemen. Darryl Gurney throwing for a 5-2 lead here.
125.
Two more games to come in this afternoon session. Kevin Painter and Vincent van der Voort will face off in the final match. But the real big one, certainly for a lot of the fans in the hall here, is the one on next. It will be Belgium's Kim Huybrechts, the number 12 seed, finalist in Dusseldorf and a former winner on the European Tour, against Max Hopp, 19-year-old German, a great hope of German darts. Man who knocked out 5-time world champ Raymond van Barneveld in a phenomenal first-round game last night.
45.
Yes, it'll be noisy again this afternoon.
Yeah.
Kim's going to have to put up with a little bit of background noise.
I would think so. And he's not shrinking violet, is Kim. I can't imagine he's just going to let Max do what he wants without getting in his face a little bit and giving a few celebrations. That sort of rodent-like snarl he has going on in his
Mervyn,
mind.
you require 164.
164 for Mervyn. He's got 6 darts from here for yet another break of throw in this one. It'll be a 4th consecutive one.
58.
Just the 58. Gurney will probably look at the 170 here if he could, but needs a treble of some sort. And doesn't get it.
Mervyn, you require 106.
Oh, he's looking at the treble 18. That leaves him a double 16.
74.
And there's a good chance that Mervyn King will be back for 3 more darts. Wow, and that's a long way off the treble, so he'll definitely be back.
98. Mervyn, you require 32.
So Mervyn King's got his favourite double to claw back another leg. And just next door.
Game shown
That will do.
as
So
7
4-3 down Gurney.
I think Mervyn at
Still has the
first.
advantage of throwing first in this match. Mervyn is throwing to level it. Dowell knows that 2 holes of throw will be enough to book his place in the last 16. It's been a year of firsts for Dowell Gurney. Made his first semi-final on the Pro Tour. Followed it up with another one shortly afterwards. Losing to Michael Smith and Joe Mernon in those 2 semi-finals. He made a quarter-final in Wigan just before the match play, before the break that we've had over August. He's been playing the best darts of his career. And there's a 180 from Mervyn King. Is he about to put a spurt together like Terry Jenkins did when his back was against the wall? He managed to produce his best. Came from behind against Steve West.
123.
Nick it in the deciding leg. Mervyn King may need something similar here.
100.
Well, he's done a good thing, followed it up with a ton. Which keeps it nice and tidy.
81. Mervyn, you require 121.
Oh, lovely stuff. Double 8.
130.
Disgusted with himself, but he will be back looking at double 4. To tie things up at 4 apiece. He's not been level since the end of the second leg. Dowell Gurney's going to apply a bit of pressure here.
A lot of pressure.
77. Mervyn, you require 8.
However, pressure doesn't normally get to Mervyn King.
On the 8th leg. Mervyn King
4 legs apiece.
first. Game on.
And now you would think that although Gurney's thrown first here, that it's Mervyn King on the run, unless Gurney can start kicking off really well, and that's as good as it gets.
Oh, look at this, Mervyn King, yes, very good, kicks off 180, that's his third in 4 legs. And maybe Mervyn is going to be able to find just what he needs right at the business end of this game. He knows what it takes to win on the European Tour. 4 finals on the European Tour. Phenomenal record.
59.
There's Dowell Gurney again.
Well, he's opened the door a little bit for Mervyn. Merv may get 9 darts from here. Oh, that's brilliant darts. It really has put him in a good position.
Yeah, switching to the 18s there because a single 20 would have left him a bogey number. Single 18 left in 164.
57. Mervyn, you require 128.
Stay on the 18s here because he may need to use the bullseye in taking this out. Lovely dart. Oh, Mervyn.
96.
Oh, and he misses the double 16. Darryl Gurney's a long way back, 150. He took out 153 against Mark Frost at a crucial time. He needs to take this out. Unable to follow the first dart.
And it looked so inviting, didn't it? I mean, the first dart was absolutely perfect.
Did the right thing staying there, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Absolutely.
Mervyn King's looking at double 8 now.
And
he gets it. And Darryl Gurney might be getting that sinking feeling. He was 3-1 up in this one, but Mervyn has just raised his level a little bit. And a 14 dart leg there is enough to put him one leg away from the next round, and he has the throw here. He knows a 12 darter almost certainly puts him through. A 15 darter's got a very good chance. And there you see a dodgy first leg.
100.
A couple going 17, but the rest of them have been excellent. Really good game of darts between these two. Mervyn averaging over 100, 102, and it's going up. 8 180s between the pair of them. Really, really impressive stuff from Mervyn King there. Could have been a bit tidy on his finishing.
85.
See, Darryl only had 9 attempts at double.
Well, what Mervyn's done, he's just played the same game from start to finish, where Darryl Gurney's been
58.
so up or down. And that consistency, especially when you go to a longer length game, is obviously going to be the telling factor. And just a little bit of pressure coming on Darryl Gurney, so now it sets it up nicely for Mervyn King. Possibly going to get he probably will get 9 darts from here.
60.
Just a little bit of frustration from him there. He knows that an extra 40 points from one treble would have made things a lot easier when he returns to the board. Darryl Gurney, not for the first time, pulling one into the 5.
43.
A sarcastic round of applause for himself, because
144.
the end may be nigh for the man from Derry. Curse of the lips from Mervyn King as he misses the treble 18 for a second time, but he sets things up, and he'll be back looking at double 18 for the match. Darryl Gurney, all he can do is hit something big and hope, and he's not done that. 80. Well, he's left the 150 again, but Mervyn King is looking at double 18 for a 6-4 win. Another match that has gone at least 10 legs, and Mervyn King gets the job done. An average of just over 100. His finishing was a little bit scratchy at times, but the King is through to the last 16. He will face Cristo Reyes, the Spanish World Cup of Darts player. Darryl Gurney. It's a second round exit for him here at the European Darts Trophy. And we have 2 more games for you for this afternoon session. Kevin Painter and Vincent van der Voort will round off the action for the afternoon, but coming up, just listen to the noise the crowd here in Mulheim will make for him. 19-year-old Max Hopp, the big German hope, will take to the stage in just a few moments' time against the Hurricane and the number 12 seed, Kim Huybrechts of Belgium. We'll grab a quick few words with Mervyn King, and then we'll return with more European Darts Trophy action.
Der gut in das Match gekommen war und den dann so ein bisschen die Luft ausging. Mervyn, congratulations. That was a good comeback. When you were down 2-4, you pumped up your level again.
Yeah, looked at the score after 4 legs. I'm 3-1 down. And I'm thinking, hang on, I should have been 3-1 up here. But there you go. You know, that's darts. Sometimes you get ahead, sometimes you're behind. And I've done just enough to win it. Daryl's a great player, he's a great guy, and I've done just enough to nick the win, so I'm happy.
This morning, first time for me, I saw King's Castle. I saw your caravan. That's huge.
It's not a castle, it's just a motorhome, and it makes life a lot easier for me to come here, and then we're off to Austria next week. So come here, and then Monday morning I'm off to Austria, and this.
Is there a dartboard in it as well?
Sorry?
Is there a dartboard in it?
There could be. There's room enough. Yeah.
Oh, good. Good to see you tomorrow again. Thank you very much. Mervyn King.